show. So, before we get into all that, the stories and a couple, not even really stories. Well, they are kind of stories. So here we go. Let's start here. Yeah, remember all that talk about Josh Allen last week, that he's finally caught up to Patrick Mahomes' level? Little bit of a meme right here. Josh Allen is having a better season than Mahomes, and then, they bring in the Michael Jordan meme, and I took that personally, and Mahomes took that personally, because that man went on a 38-6 run after being down 9-0. 38-6 run, folks. That's what we talk about when we talk about the Chiefs. Why are they so dangerous? Because they can put up points like this, and no other team can do it as quickly and as consistently as the Chiefs can. And when you get Patrick Mahomes and you're saying that, Josh Allen is comparable to Patrick Mahomes, and Patrick Mahomes is looking at that and being like, hang on. This is his first good season ever. I'm a Super Bowl winner, AFC multiple championship participant. What are we talking about here? Y'all comparing me to a person that finally had a good season, who finally threw over 60% completion, finally 1 year, and y'all are comparing them to me? 4 seasons in, I'm ready to go to my second Super Bowl, and I already won one. I'm 100% in the Super Bowl. This man can't even get there, and you want to compare him to me? All right. Wait till this season's AFC Championship game, and this man brought out all the freaking stops. He looked fantastic. And then this, I didn't even see this tweet, folks. I didn't watch the ESPN countdown show to watch this, but this was the most disrespectful thing I think I have ever seen in my entire life. The Bills versus the Chiefs, tail of the tape. They were trying to break down the game before it happened yesterday on ESPN, and the four categories that they choose to kind of highlight here is head coach, defense, number one wide receiver, and quarterback. And they give the number one wide receiver and the quarterback to the Bills? Are you out of your mind? I cannot believe. I saw this for the first time this morning because it was quote tweeted by Patrick Mahomes himself, folks. Patrick Mahomes himself, he looks at the media. Everybody does. And he's just got the yawning face, the yawning emoji. Yawn. Y'all said Josh Allen was better than me. Okay. And then I don't even know why you would ever say Josh Allen was better than Patrick Mahomes. That's the wildest thing you could ever say. Can we stop comparing quarterbacks, especially up and coming quarterbacks, improving quarterbacks? When somebody has a good year, everybody wants to jump on them and start comparing them to the greatest of all time. The first season that Patrick Mahomes was good, everybody wanted to compare him to Brady instantly. And I get it. What else are you guys going to talk about? People, have trouble coming up with topics. I can't relate, but they do. So they have to, have this blasphemy out there in saying that Josh Allen is better than Patrick Mahomes. Stop it. Can we stop all the comparisons? The man had his first good season. Now I think he will continue to get better and better and better. But until he does that, we're not going to say he does. We have to see it before we start saying it. Patrick Mahomes, he's earned all of the respect he's been getting, all the talk he's been getting. And the fact that they would say that Josh Allen was better than Patrick Mahomes right now at this moment, I don't even know what to say about that. And then the number one wide receiver. You're saying Stephon Diggs is the number one wide receiver, then you haven't seen Tyreek Hill play, folks. He is 5'10", and he plays like he's 6'3". It's crazy. He's not just fast, folks. He goes up and plays the ball. He will high point the ball. He will jump over cornerbacks. He will go and, contest with 6'1", 6'2" cornerbacks that are on him that can actually kind of keep up with him, because there's really not a lot that can actually keep up with him. But if there's a 50-50 ball, I trust Tyreek Hill as much as I trust DeAndre Hopkins to go get that ball, folks. So ESPN, I don't know what they were trying to do here. If they were just trying to get a reaction, well, you did it. Congratulations, because this is the dumbest thing. I'll say it's pure dumb, folks. This is the dumbest thing I think I've ever seen. Saying Josh Allen's better than Patrick Mahomes. Saying that Stephon Diggs is better than Tyreek Hill. I don't know, man. This Chiefs team, they're good. This is the best offense I have ever seen in the NFL, folks. Hands down, it's the best offense. Patrick Mahomes can do anything. Tyreek Hill can do anything. Travis Kelce can do anything. And they don't even need the running game. They don't need the running game. And if they do want to have the running game, they got good in Damian Williams, Clyde Edwards-Helaire, and they don't even need LaShawn McCoy, folks. Or Le'Veon Bell. They don't even need that man. So, Yeah, I mean, I don't know what we're talking about here. So Patrick Mahomes tweets this quote with the screenshot and with just a yawning face emoji. Y'all need to stop, giving extra fuel to great superstars that don't need it, because then we get this 38-6 run to close out the Bills game last night. Holy cow. Alrighty, let's kind of focus to the NFC Championship game on these next two stories. Aaron Rodgers comes out, the biggest questionable call you can think of, not going for it on fourth down when you're down 8 points and you're right on the goal line. Aaron Rodgers comes out and says it wasn't my decision. Now, that's probably true. Matt LaFleur, not a good look there by not going for it. You got to be aggressive. I mean, you're finally at home for an NFC Championship game and you weren't aggressive. But Aaron Rodgers didn't make it easy on him. I mean, Aaron Rodgers floundered himself very, very, very hard in this game multiple times, especially in the red zone, settling for field goals and just not getting it done. And we'll bring it up. We've got multiple plays to show y'all when we talk about this game of Aaron Rodgers just not being clutch. In this, he took the biggest shot legacy-wise ever. Tom Brady even throwing 3 interceptions. He was flawless in that first quarter. That really kind of threw, I think, the Packers off their game a little bit. They were like, the defense was like, hang on. Brady's doing this, because he looked absolutely perfect. I mean, we were kind of clowning him the last 2 weeks of, only having like 55% completion percentage. And then the man comes out in the first quarter, throwing beautiful 15-yard, bombs that are just beautifully thrown to Mike Evans, to Scotty Miller right at the end of half, that Hail Mary. I mean, the man was on point, and then the 3 interceptions came in the second half, and Aaron Rodgers, I think he only capitalized on 1 touchdown on 3 interceptions. 2 other interceptions went scoreless. So we got to put that on Rodgers. 3 and outs also scoreless. So you get the turnover, but you're giving it right back because you went 3 and out. So Aaron Rodgers, trying to shift the blame to Matt LaFleur here, saying it wasn't my decision to not go for it on fourth down. Well, it was also your decision to miss wide open wide receivers and try to fit the ball in the back of the end zone when it clearly wasn't there. So, that wasn't Matt LaFleur's decision to throw the ball poorly in the red zone, right? So, Aaron Rodgers, you've got a lot of blame on yourself, and really, this season has been crazy for me. I would have put Drew Brees as, a potential greatest of all time. If he won this Super Bowl, he would have probably sealed it for me, greatest of all time. He loses to Tom Brady. I can't put him now as the greatest of all time ever now, because now he's got a head-to-head matchup. Lost to Tom Brady. He's only got 1 ring. So I can't even think of Drew Brees as the GOAT anymore. Now, after him, it would be Aaron Rodgers. He had the potential to knock off Brady and win a ring. And I think if he did that, I think we could have made a real good strong argument that he's the greatest of all time, but he just floundered and he looked real bad here in a head-to-head matchup against Brady to go to the Super Bowl at home. I mean, everything was piling up here, and he lost it, and he didn't look great. He looked good, but he didn't look great. He didn't look clutch, and that's why he's only got 1 ring, because he's never great. He's never clutch consistently. So Aaron Rodgers took the biggest hit to his legacy last night. It is truly unfortunate, but now Tom Brady, I think he solidified the greatest of all time, at least until Patrick Mahomes has, 10 seasons under his belt where he already has 7, NFL championships, and then we can kind of move on to him being the greatest of all time. But Aaron Rodgers, Drew Brees, this season, it spoke volumes. You couldn't get it done against the greatest of all time, and for that, they can never be the greatest of all time. Truly unfortunate. Alrighty, and then the last kind of story tweet to talk about. I mean, this is the truest thing I've ever heard in my entire life. So shout out to this man. Follow him if you want. I'm not going to follow him, but it's a good tweet. So here it is. Here's the tweet. This dude, Tom Brady, really picked a team at random. It was like, hey, y'all want to go to the Super Bowl? And I mean, is that not the truest thing? I mean, when have we ever really seen a quarterback leave a team that he's been with for forever, go to a different team, a completely different team, out of conference team, a team he's never even talked about, goes to that team and instantly gets to a Super Bowl the first year? I don't think that's ever happened in this league. So Tom Brady, he's just like, you know what? We're going to go to Tampa Bay. I know he's got the weapons and the good coaches there. That's probably why he picked it. But still, it's just, if you were, an NFL team, you were all begging and praying that Tom Brady chose y'all. He just goes, all right, we're going to go to Tampa Bay, and we're going to the Super Bowl, and we're going to have a home Super Bowl. Any issues? No issues? Alrighty, let's rock. They get the contract done, signed, all good there, and now here he is, 2 weeks to the Super Bowl, and the man is back. Now Bill Belichick is, on the couch being like, this motherfucker just left me like that, and not even taking a year off. Like, I had to take a year off because I had Cam Newton. Man's going to the Super Bowl. So Tom Brady, man, that man is a bad man, folks. I know, Stephen A does that for Aaron Rodgers, but I think we have to start doing this to Tom Brady, because this is just the ultimate flex. I'm just going to leave a team. I don't need that kind of year preparation. Fuck all that. I don't need the offseason. I don't need the preseason. I don't need nothing. Just give me a full 16 games, and we'll get there. We'll make it work. We'll be the 5th seed. No worries there. We'll get it going at the end of the season. We'll get it going. Don't worry. We'll follow it through in the playoffs. Once again, don't worry. And I'll get you to the Super Bowl. And that's what he did. So the ultimate flex, the ultimate stunt, Tom Brady, folks. That man is a bad man, y'all. That's woof. Alrighty. Those are all